look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Classy Sassy Sitcher. I am Krystal, and obviously this is my channel. Before we go any further, I do want to preface this by saying if you hear any sirens, fire, ambulance, or police, they are all different in the area of which I live, so they sound all different. I'm not sure how it is in your area, but you can distinctively tell which ones are which here. I do live off of excuse me, I can't talk. I do live off of a major thoroughfare, so you may indeed hear those things, because I also live not just off of a major thoroughfare, but between two major hospitals in the area. Today we're going to talk, I also want to say, if you hear sounds from my tiny human, who is not so tiny, he is about as tall as I am, or almost as tall as, that is because he is home. I am filming this on a Sunday. You may hear a fan. It is on right now because it helps the air circulate in my my housing situation, and you may hear noises from another adult in the house. He is here to check in on me to make sure that everything is copacetic, because I do have epilepsy and MS, and sometimes it can get quite shady. You may also hear crinkling noises from my fur child, because she does like to get a little wild sometimes. So I do apologize for background noises, but I just wanted to preface this video before we got it off to a start. So with that being said, let's get into this video. I am going to talk about the things I use for storage and tools I use to help me along my diamond painting journey, and also my filming journey, because I need to have things in an organized situation, because I'm very limited on space, and two, that's just who I am, people. I am sorry. I can't do it all willy-nilly like you heathens out there do it. The first thing I'm going to talk about is my light pad. I got it off of Amazon. If I remember, I will link it down in the description below, but I have had, this is my second light pad. I do have another one back on the East Coast where I used to live before I moved to Victoria. It's sitting in a storage locker right now until I can get it here. But I do like this pad. I do and I don't like this pad. I like it because it is simple. You can turn it on and off, but I also didn't realize until about 2 weeks after getting it, and here's the sirens from the ambulance. You can hear it. 2 of them. One back to back. That's hopefully whoever's in them is okay. So I didn't realize until about 2 weeks after I got it that in order to control the brightness, you have to actually press the button down. So you press it and hold it, and it will go to the brightness that you want, and tap it to turn it off. My other light pad I like much more, and I think it's an A3, not an A4. This is an A4. My other one is, I think, an A3, which is a little bit bigger than this one. And I like that one specifically because when you tap it, you have to tap it in order to get the brightness that you want. It is also a lot brighter than this one, and you have to tap it to turn it off. And with this one, if you're pressing down really hard on your painting, sometimes it will turn down or off the light pad. So that is that, and I do like it, but there are some things that I would do differently with this one. The next thing I'm going to talk about are the tools that I use. I have 2 acrylic pens right now. I do have another acrylic hand-turned pen that's resin sitting back east. I didn't get to bring a lot of my diamond paintings and diamond painting tools with me when I came, because we came in a small car and there was just not a lot of room. It was not financially conducive to me bringing those things or renting a U-Haul at the time that I left. So that is why they're sitting down there. So I essentially have 3 resin, acrylic, or hand-turned pens, specialty pens as I like to call them, but currently only 2 right now. This one I have put a 9 placer. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just gonna put you a little closer and make it less blurry. Okay, so I have a 9 placer here on this end and a 3 placer on this end. Again, it's a little blurry, sorry about that. Let's try and get you guys situated so it's not so blurry. Okay, so and a 3 placer on this side. I find that easier when using this pen because for like a lot of color blocking. That's why I did it this way, so that I would have 2 multi-placers on one pen and a single placer and a multi-placer on this pen. However, I did break this little piece off, so I have to find tape or something, because I still have not found the actual like acrylic piece that goes on this end. So I'm gonna have to find tape or something to hold my pens in, because I do find that it jiggles a little bit and I'm scared I'm going to lose my 4 placer. So I have a 4 placer in this one and a single placer as well, and I tend to go between the 2 depending on my needs and etc. Just sorry, let me like, okay, there we go. So I tend to go between these 2 pens right at this moment. I am looking into getting an everlasting tip for this one because I find these break easy, the brass ones. So I do use those to diamond paint. I have 2 sets of tweezers that I like to use. This one to dig out like hairs and stuff from my diamond painting. This one I will use to dig the, let me get another multi-placer here so I'm not digging out the straightener, to dig out the wax from the tip, or to like pick up a random diamond off of the painting. Now let's go into this one. So this one I bought off of Amazon. I will again, what the heck is that doing in there? It's clean, don't worry. I just don't know where it came from. This I bought off of Amazon, and if I remember I will link it down below. I'm from Canada, so I'll link the amazon.ca one. I think if you like click on it, you can change your country, and if they have it, they will, you know, allow you to buy it from your own country. Okay, so in this I hold my release papers, which I have 2 different sizes. I have ones that I've cut in half for my little snack size diamond paintings that I do as like a palette cleanser from my big ones. And then I have the full size ones, which I use for covering my diamond paintings, because I cannot stand the plastic covers I can't diamond paint with plastic covers on because I am legally blind and I can't tell the difference between the glue and the plastic covers. So these release papers, which I also got on Amazon, and they came in a pack like this of 150, and as you can see, I still haven't used even half of them. They're reusable, so I just cover my whole like big paintings, my diamond art clubs or like dreamer designs with these ones, and I have cut up quite a few into half so that I can use those as my snack size ones, like I said. So I will just pull a section off and do it from there. I have not opened these as yet. This one actually is open, so I will just take it out. These are little containers in which you can pour in like what colors you are using for that section, and just scoop out a spoonful and pour it into your boat. I haven't used this because I don't want to label them and I just don't see a use for them, but if I decide I want to use them, they are there. And this came in this kit with these. I keep a ultra big plastic boat in this one because there have been times where I've placed the wrong color in a whole big bunch and I've had to dump. So like, as an example, these are all stuck together because I accidentally put a whole bunch on the wrong color and I had to pull them up, pluck them up from the glue, and the glue is sticking to them. So I will just dump it all out. It's sticking to the bottom because of the whatever. I'll dump them all out so I can have an easier time grabbing multiple diamonds, and then I'll just pour them back in. I don't know why I just did this because honestly it's gonna cause a mess. It's already causing a mess, and yeah, it's causing a mess. This was not a smart idea for me to do. This was actually one of the dumber ideas I've ever had. And then I'll just dump it from the big boat back into the bottle. I probably am not going to keep extras of this one just because of the fact that they are so sticky, so I will probably discard those. And then I have double-sided tape or adhesive here just in case, like, actually I have double-sided adhesive because I have, and I will show this in a video, a book that records all of the diamond colors, and I like to put examples of what those colors are in that book so I can like verify what they are with other diamond painting companies drills that don't have the DMC number, so I can just save my drills in the same color lot, if that makes sense. I hope it did. And then I have this bag, which has number labels. I don't know if you can see. Number labels for the bottles, which I do my paintings all numerically, so I label the bottles. And yeah, and then it has these little labels, which I'm assuming go on these little containers with what color they are, but I actually use these to label my extra diamond painting diamond bags with the colors that are in them. And then we have round labels, which I also use for the bags. And then on top of that, I will keep my extra, oh my goodness, sorry about that. I will keep my extra diamonds. So this is for Mad Kitty. So I have 2 extra bags of 310s right now and an extra bag of 939 that I haven't needed to use. And I will keep those in this bag here as the extras and keep it here ready and able to have like easy access to for when I need them for my painting to fill up these little jars. So that is this storage container thing. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. Forgive me. That's this storage container and what I use it for. So I work out of this for the current painting that I'm doing. I only do one at a time, so I only kit up one at a time. I don't have another storage container like this, so I can't kit up more than one, and I wouldn't anyways because I feel like I would get the paintings confused and I would use the wrong kit for the painting that I'm using. And I know that would be simplified by putting the label in here of what it is, but for me, if I'm not going to be getting to a painting because I work singularly, one at a time, I feel like there's no point in buying extra storage unless I have a painting that, like when I have my Hade, it has 300 colors in it, so I'll need at least 2 more of these containers. So I will buy them then, but that will again still be for a singular painting. We all know what this boat is for, so I'm just gonna put it with that. Now, other tools that I use for paintings, I buy Sharpie pens, which I have these ones, which are all black, but I also have, let me get it for you, I also have these ones, which are different colors that I also sometimes use. They're the Color Collection Intensity Marking ones, ultra fine, and they're special edition. And I actually got these 3 years ago when I was in Texas, so I've had them a long time. I don't tend to use them very often, so they last a long time. Okay. So I also use these little labels to label my extra baggies that I get or need or have for extra drill storage. So I use these to label them, and I bought this pack also on Amazon, and it was like 9,000 of these. So there's green, there's purple, there's black, there's red, there's white, there's pink, and I don't color code my drills, so when I run out of one color I will just move on to the next one. There's blue, there's orange, red, and yellow. So I thought that that was quite useful because there's like I said, over 5,000 little stickers here. So that's for labeling. Release papers, as we've seen. The next thing I have as a tool for my diamond painting tools is something that most people would not think of as a tool, but I think of it as a tool. It is my little tracker notebook. So I track all of my paintings. This is the 2020 paintings that I started writing down when I started back up diamond painting. after I got settled into where I'm currently living. And I did, from the time I started up again in October to January, I did 8 paintings from October to January. And so I'm on painting number 9 for 2021. I'm not gonna say like this is number 1 of 2021, even though I probably should have. Actually, yeah, I am gonna do that. 2021, number 1 painting of 2021. So I did 8 paintings, but I didn't really do 8 paintings. I probably did about 20 paintings altogether in 2020, but I took a 5-month break, and my other notebook again is Becky's. So I use this to track my paintings, and in it I also write down the date I started, the name of the painting, the drill shape. I don't know if you can see that. The drill shape, the date finished, store name and site that I got it on, number of colors, time taken to complete it, glue type, the size, and what I rated it, and any like special things I want to notate about what I did or didn't like about it. So I also use that as a tool for my diamond paintings. Another tool I have and I like to have is my planner, which I use to say when I'm going, like I'll fill this out with what my plans are to upload, and if it's not a set in stone thing, I will write it in pencil, but if it is a set in stone thing, so this video is actually going to go up on Friday the 29th, so I have that already like notated in my journal or my calendar entry. I have a whip and chat that's set to go up on the 25th and an unboxing set to go up on the 27th, so I will write what days I am scheduling this, and I will write in brackets after I have scheduled it that it's been scheduled to go up and what time. So that unboxing is going up at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or 11 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time. And so I just got this planner yesterday, so I haven't written in the first couple of weeks of January, but I am a very organized person, and I have another little calendar that I could use, but I wanted to be able to take that with me out places for like appointments and stuff. So, and if like my doctor calls and says, oh, you have an appointment this day, I have it right with me so I can write it down. So this I use as daily reminders, but I use them as like quotes and stuff, so I'll write down like a little quote or like an important thing to remember, but yesterday and today I didn't really have anything to remember, so I wrote a quote saying your worth is not in how others see you for Saturday, and on Sunday today I wrote you are worthy of respect. So like little affirmations about what I'm feeling. It also has a mood tracker in it, which I really like, so I like my planners to have a mood tracker so I can track how my moods vary throughout the year and when I'm more likely to have the most depression and anxiety. So today I have written a to-do list because it also has a to-do list in it. So today I've written that I needed to film and edit a whip and chat, which I have filmed it. It has not been edited yet, but I am like checking it off because the filming part is done, which is the most excessive part. So I also needed to edit the unboxing video that I had already filmed and film this tool storage and organization video as well as editing it. So when I have edit and schedule for upload for those things. So I have not checked that off because it's not done yet, but it will get done. Then I have next week's most important things. So this week's goals are to do this, this, and this. So it has the 3 most important things that I would like to get done this week. So I find this a very useful tool for not only just my YouTube videos, but also life adventures, as I like to call them. So that is another important tool, my planner. And it is a tool for diamond painting because it helps keep me organized. Then I keep a bag specifically for like wax garbage that I pull out of my pens that is no good, because I don't want to continually be getting up and going to the garbage can. Then I keep this all in my I keep it all in a drawer in my drafting table that I actually diamond paint on when I'm not filming videos. I just decided to do it here this time because of the fact that there's more light and I feel like I will see less noise, which really bothers me. Noise is the static that you see in the video, like you are watching a channel that you get that isn't included in your cable, like you were in the 90s. So now I'm aging myself. And then I keep a boat full of wax pads in that drafting table in the drawer that I keep my pens and like my planner and stuff. Well, actually it's in with this stuff. And I keep it just so it's really handy for me, so I'm not always having to come back over here to my storage container to pick out waxes. And I find that really useful because it's just handy to have. Then in that drawer I also keep a straightener from Podge. It's a Podge Straightener and the rolly thing, so I can roll any popping drills that I may have in my paintings, or just make sure that they're 100% sealed. Then I also have in those drawers an extra Tic Tac container I have a Tic Tac container storage unit case thing with Tic Tac containers in it full of extra diamonds that didn't fit in these bottles. They will go in here, and then the bags that don't fit in here, like the rest of the bag that don't fit in here, fit in that zip up case. So I have one of these in that drawer at all times, and then I have another one just in case I have extras that don't necessarily fit in here, and I also use those little labels to label what number the extras are that correspond with the bottle number that they're in. And the last and final tool I have for diamond painting stuff is this Rubbermaid container thing, which I plan on buying a couple more. Here, let me put you up here. I plan on buying a couple more of these. What it is it holds all of my extra diamond painting tools. So I have a ruler for when I want to like cut these release papers that I have in half. I'll use a ruler to flatten it out, or like anything really. I have a Lucky Rock, a penny, I don't even know, like this penny is from the last year that Canada ever produced pennies, so you could say it's a lucky penny, I guess. Post-it note tags to tag my upcoming unboxings when I plan on filming them or doing them, a lighter, and a USB vape charger. Yes, I vape CBD. No, I don't want to hear your opinions on it because for me it's medicine, so yeah. And in this one I have blank bookmarks, but I don't use them as bookmarks. I cut them out. That's another reason why I have the ruler, because I cut them down to size to fit in these baggies for extra drills to keep them easier to put in the binders that I keep them in, or eventually when I get photo boxes to keep them in standing in photo boxes properly. I have a ton of extra boats, which I will give to my son for his like craft projects, Legos, etc., etc. Baggies, I have extra baggies in here. If I get them in kits, large baggies, which I'm actually going to put these 2 extra baggy things in because, well, for now I don't need them for extra 310s. So they can just go in this bag to give a little bit more room. So I have an extra bag of baggies, more boats. This one was staticky from Diamond Art Club, so I just did not use it. I have those little spoon things for digging out of those pill container type things that I showed you in there. I don't have a necessary use for them, so I don't use them. I'm just going to put everything that I've shown you on top of it in here for right now. More extra baggies. So I have lots of these baggies, so when I do finally have like a ton of 310s, I will be able to put them in these baggies. More little baggies, which I will put in this big guy right here. And then we'll go through this right now. First of all, I have extra squishies for pens in case my son decides he wants to do a tiny diamond painting. I have extras that he is able to go through. A lot of these extra tools came from that case. So I got these tweezers that I have not opened in that case as well. I have extra what do they call it? Extra multi-placers, oh my goodness, sorry about that. In there, a straightener, ow, cutting myself, an extra straightener. So I have those extras. Then I have all of these extra pens, which again, I do not use, but if my son one day says to me, Mom, I'd like to do a diamond painting, I have all these extra tools that I can give him to, you know, use. The ones with no extra ends on them, like multi-placer ends, came in diamond painting kits that I have already done previously, and didn't bother using. See, again, another pen. And I just don't ever see myself using. And then I have all of these pens with extra tools on them. That's that round, like, multi-placer thing. All of these ones have multi-placers on the end of them for different, this one's like a curved like a multi-placer that's a little bit more curved, so it's for easier, like, placement. So this is a 9. 9-placer, I believe, a 5-placer, another 5-placer, 6-placer, another 9-placer, and they all have these like red squishy things on them, and then 2 straighteners on one end. So those all came in, the ones with the red all came in that case that I showed you. I have a paintbrush. I don't know why, probably to add extra sealer or like move sealant over that I spray on. And then I have another pair of tweezers. These are the We Will Murder You tweezers, so I tend to not use those, but I keep them just in case. And then in this top drawer, second drawer here, I guess, I have, let's just put this back first. So I only keep a certain amount of wax in here, which I can probably put these back because I'm not going to use them very quickly. 4 is probably enough because I just finished one other of these after like 5 paintings. So these will last me, one square like this will last me about 5 paintings. Because I'm not a very hard presser, and I don't have, you will notice in any of these tools, I don't have any fancy waxes. It's not a thing for me. So then I also keep in this drawer extra pats of wax, which this actually came in that bottle case. So this is 2 deep and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 down, so it's like 20 pats of wax in this little thing. So I'm not going to need wax for a while. All 4 of the heart waxes from the diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club that I've already unboxed and opened and started doing. The other Diamond Art Club pats of wax will stay in the boxes until I open them and I'm ready to do them. Then I have this big, huge daddy that is 2 square pats of wax. I like how I just said that. Big, huge daddy. Let's just pull it apart actually. So 2 big square pats of wax, which again, we'll probably not get to for a while. Or if I do, I'll just keep that one big square in there until it's done. Because this equals at least 2 of these smaller squares. So, and then I have extra small squares of wax in that. So, and in this one, this isn't really diamond painting related, but it's extra stuff that I may or may not need. I have another pen. Does this actually write? Let's see. Yep, it writes. So I have another pen. This one's purple. It also writes. An extra charging port cord. Extra charging block, because we always need those. Some tags from Christmas and random candy that in case somebody wants something sweet, it's right there. My son's Mentos that he got right before Christmas that will probably last him probably until March or April. And then I have needles for cross stitch. So that's what's in this drawer. Not really diamond painting related, but still useful to have just in case I need it. And then in this drawer is another extra what are they called? Tic Tac containers and case for it. Just in case I need it for extras, like I said. So, oops, I forgot to put this all back. I forgot to put these all back. So there we have that storage. There we have our diamond painting tools and storage. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and comment down below what your favorite part of this video is, or any questions you might have, any other things you might like to see, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!